the ones that cost me 3 weeks' wages. The city's burning neon bright, and I am done with being ageless. Done with being reasonable, done with being someone's maybe. Tonight I'm unreasonable, and the night is young and hazy. The boulevard is soaking wet from rain that stopped an hour ago. The palms are dripping, and I let the music from the club below come up through my open window before I even get downstairs. Miami has this particular glow that makes you forget what caring wears. The synthesizer knows my name, it's been calling since the sun went down. Every night I play the same beautiful and reckless game with this city and this gown. Neon and heels in the night ahead, neon and heels and the things unsaid that only come out after dark, when the music lights the spark of whoever you've been saving for a night exactly like this one. Neon and heels in the city craving something that's just begun.
I saw her from the valet line, already the most interesting thing about the evening, something fine and slightly dangerous. The ring of her heels on the wet pavement, the way she didn't look around, like someone who'd made the arrangement with the night to stand her ground. The saxophone was playing inside, something that belonged to 1984. She walked past with the particular stride of someone who'd been here before and chosen it again deliberately, which is the only honest way to love a city, not accidentally but on purpose every day. Neon and heels in the night ahead, neon and heels and the things unsaid that only come out after dark, when the music lights the spark of whoever you've been saving for a night exactly like this one. Neon and heels in the city craving something that's just begun. This is my city at its best, when the rain has cleared the air, when the neon does the rest, and nobody has to care about tomorrow. La noche huele a sal y gasolina, las palmas bailan solas en el viento. Miami tiene su propia medicina y yo la tomo lenta, sin aliento. The boulevard is wide and warm tonight, the kind of warm that gets inside your chest. I put on something red and something tight and left the rest, which was the rest of everything I'd been performing for a life that didn't fit me right. The city has a way of norming what you actually are in the right light. The
saxophone is doing something that sounds like permission, which is the only thing I've been missing. Fuego suave, slow fire, the kind that doesn't burn me down. Fuego suave, something higher than whatever kept you in that town.
Miami doesn't ask your history,
it just takes you as you came, which is its particular mystery,
and the whole point of the game. I watched her walking like she owned the particular square foot she stood on, which is the look of someone who loaned herself to somewhere else and understood finally what she'd been misplacing
all those years, her own particular
way of being, which the city's facing
something too
spectacular. Hay algo en el aire esta noche, something I can't put in English, como si la ciudad me empuja toward her across the room, which is outlandish
for a man who came here running from exactly this kind of thing.
But Miami has its own particular cunning,
and tonight I'm not arguing. Fuego suave, slow fire, the kind that doesn't burn you down. Fuego suave, something higher than whatever kept you in that town.
Miami doesn't ask your history,
it just takes you as you came, which is its particular mystery,
and the whole point of the game.
No preguntes de dónde vengo,
Solo baila
conmigo esta noche.
mañana.
Ya veremos, pero esta noche, esta noche. I left the window open all night, which I never do, which means something shifted the particular light. At 6 a.m. comes in, convenes with a ceiling fan and the street noise, and the fact of still being here after everything, the particular poise of a morning that arrives clear. The city sounds different at dawn, not quite it or just more itself, before it performs the withdrawn version, before it puts itself on the shelf. It performs from all day. This is the real one, the one that has nowhere to come from except here, just done.
I walk back in the morning light along the boulevard alone. Everything thin from last night already becoming stone, in the particular way that good thing solidified, not gone just yesterday, which means it qualified. Open window, morning air, open window, still there. Everything that happens stays. Open window, morning waves, less than the night that brought it, less than whatever fought it into being. Open window, the city breathing, I know. She left before I woke, which was either considerate or the particular spoke in the wheel of it, iterate the pattern, I'm not sure which, and that uncertainty is its own particular cure for needing to know for certain.
The open window says que algo nuevo empieza, that something starts today. Not with a declaration, not with anything dramatic, just an open window in the morning. Automatic open window, morning air. Open window still there. Everything that happens stays. Open window, morning waves. Less than the night that brought it, less than whatever fought it into being. Open window, the city breathing, I know. No resolutions, no particular plan, just the window open and the fan, and the city already beginning without asking if you're ready. I came here with a suitcase and a theory that a new city could reset the clock. 3 years later, I'm still here, clearly. The theory had a fundamental flaw, which is that you bring yourself along. No matter what the brochure promises, Miami made me feel less wrong. But it couldn't fix the premises. I got a job at the hotel on Collins, the one with the pink facade and the pool. I learned the names of all the buildings and which bartender was actually cool. And slowly something started shifting, not healing exactly, more like settling, the way sediment does, drifting down until the water stops unsettling. Esta ciudad me salvó de algo, pero no sé de qué exactamente. Leaving paradise isn't leaving, it's just changing what you're doing there. Staying isn't always believing, sometimes it's just choosing not to care about the life you didn't pick, and building something from the one you've got, which sounds like settling, but is the trick of everyone who ended up in the right spot. I met her at the front desk in January. She had the look of someone who decided that this was it, not temporary, but chosen, which was what I'd been divided from for 3 years in this city, treating everything like a rehearsal. She taught me by her particular pity is the wrong word, clarity. We had drinks at the rooftop bar that Friday. She told me about the theory she'd arrived with. I told her mine. We laughed the way people do when they've survived with similar damage in similar ways. She raised a glass to accidental living. I raised mine through the Miami haze to everything worth keeping and giving. Leaving paradise isn't leaving, it's just changing what you're doing there. Staying isn't always believing, sometimes it's just choosing not to care about the life you didn't pick, and building something from the one you've got, which sounds like settling, but is the trick of purpose, which was the agreement we made silently at the bar, a particular surface, understanding, not unkindly, just honestly that this was exactly what it was and nothing more, which was enough because some nights don't need a next thing. We danced to something I don't remember on a floor I'll never find again, in a city that does December like it's never heard of rain. The band played something slow and knowing the saxophone said everything that people say when they're not going to say it, which is its own thing. Solo esta noche, mañana no existe aquí. Solo esta noche y eso es suficiente para mí. Only tonight, no names, no numbers. Only tonight, no morning after. Only tonight, while the city slumbers between the music and the laughter. Some things are only meant for now, and now is its own complete address, which is the particular how of arriving somewhere that's nameless.
I knew she wasn't gonna stay, which was the only reason I could be fully there, the particular way that endings make you more free to actually be present in something without the weight of continuation, which sounds like running, but is the ring of genuine, no strings, liberation. We walked along the water after,
not talking much,
which was correct.
the waves provided the particular laughter
Of the city doing what it does best,
which is hold two strangers gently
in its particular warm dark,
and ask nothing, only presently,
and give them that,
which is no small mark. Only tonight, no names, no number. Only tonight, no morning after. Only tonight, while the city slumbers between the music and the laughter. Some things are only meant for now, and now is its own complete address, which is the particular how of arriving somewhere that's nameless. He left the record player on when he left, which was either careless or a message. The needle kept going bereft of anything to play, just the edge
of the label spinning,
that particular sound
of something finished, still pretending.
Which is how I spent the year he found
someone who was better at not ending.
I cut my hair on a Wednesday, not for him, for the version of me that had been waiting since Sunday. In March, when I stopped being free inside my own apartment, which is the specific kind of trap you don't notice until you're suddenly in his absence, and you find you won't.
The synthesizer on the radio
Sounds like 1986 feels
like something I was too young to know, but my body
already deals in silk and static. That's the frequency, silk and static, of what's left of me after the particular surgery
of loving someone past their expiry.
Silk and static, clean and slightly broken. Silk and static, everything unspoken.
Finally just
Noise, which is better than the silence he left.
letter by letter. My brother said, get out of the apartment, which was the most useful thing anyone said
all year.
The rest was sentiment,
Dressed as advice,
which I fed to the particular hunger of someone who wants to be told it gets better
without having to do anything,
one conversation at a time.
to the letter.
I went to a club on a Thursday,
Not looking for anything.
which is the only honest way.
By the time you're looking, you've already missed
Whatever was actually there,
the saxophone played something minor
and I stood in the particular air,
of being no one's.
which was finer.
Silk and static, that's the frequency. Silk and static, of what's left of me after the particular surgery
Of loving someone past their expiry.
Silk and static, clean and slightly broken. Silk and static, everything unspoken.
Finally just
Noise, which is better than the silence he left.
letter by letter. The record player's still going,
In the apartment I moved out of,
probably, which is a way of knowing
some things keep playing past the love.
I used to fight for things that weren't mine, which sounds noble until you understand that what I was defending the whole time was a version of myself, contraband, smuggled into someone else's life and called love, which it partly was, but partly was the particular knife of needing to be needed, which it does. She didn't break me, I should say that. I came pre-broken to the arrangement, which is the honest Tuesday morning fact of most things that end in estrangement.
I
which is the amount it takes
to benefit from someone telling you what this is.
The saxophone says what I can't, which is why I keep coming here. It doesn't need to recant or explain,
it just makes it clear.
Glass jaw,
I lead with my chin.
glass jaw,
Every time I'm in something real, I take the hit that proves I haven't learned it.
glass jaw, but I'm still standing,
Glass jaw,
which is its own branding of the person
who keeps trying,
which is either brave or just
not quitting. I know the type, I've loved two of them. The ones who fight for you like armor, who need the battle as a theorem proving they exist, which is the karma of people who were told that love is something you have to earn repeatedly, not something you're just worthy of without the proof, which lands completely.
I'm not saying I'm exempt from this.
I have my own particular patterns,
The ones that show up in the midst of
something good, the way it scatters,
when I get close enough to actually have it.
which is its own glass jaw.
The thing that hits you factually right when you're about to win, because
Glass jaw, I lead with my chin. Glass jaw, every time I'm in something real, I take the hit that proves I haven't learned it. Glass jaw,
but I'm still standing,
glass jaw,
which is its own branding of the
person who keeps trying,
which is either brave or just
not quitting.
maybe the glass jaw is the point.
Maybe taking the hit is how
You prove you showed up
at the joint of something real, which counts somehow. The party ended 3 hours ago. I'm still on the balcony in someone's robe, watching the city do its afterglow, which is its own particular strobe of orange and pink when the sun comes up on a life that went sideways in the best possible direction. Fill the cup with whatever's left, forget the rest. I called in sick, which wasn't technically a lie. I was sick of being the version of myself specifically designed for other people's seeing, the one that shows up pressed and ready, the one that never runs this late, the one that keeps everything steady for everyone, which has an expiry date. El amanecer no juzga nada, solo ilumina lo que hay. Esta mañana, esta madrugada, soy solo yo y está bien así. Afterglow, the light after the fire. Afterglow, something still high. just illuminated without warning into something that looks like the life you wanted from this angle.
I found her on the balcony at 7 in someone's robe, which told me everything about the kind of night that's given back to you sometimes. Everything you traded for the sensible version, returned it once, compound interest. She had that look, the particular urgent of someone who just passed some test. I didn't ask about the robe or who the balcony belonged to. We just watched the city load its morning self, which felt true to something neither of us planned, which is the only honest beginning of anything worth firsthand.
Calling something more than winning. Afterglow, the light after the fire. Afterglow, something still higher than the night that just dissolved into this particular morning. Afterglow, nothing resolved, just illuminated without warning into something that looks like the life you wanted from this angle. rosa en la puerta. No sé si fue despedida o promesa. La noche estaba abierta y yo me quedé con la sorpresa. Guardé la rosa hasta que murió, which took 11 days. I counted every petal that let go the way he did, uncounted, step by step, until the stem was all that held the shape of it, which is what's left of them after just the shape of it. Una rosa no explica nada, solo dice que estuvo aquí y que la noche fue prestada y que algo fue real para mí. Rosa de medianoche que no sabe a qué hora irse. La madrugada te recoge y no hay forma de resistirse al olor que queda después cuando ya no queda nada, solo el recuerdo de una vez y una rosa abandonada. I threw it out on a Sunday, which felt like the right day for it. Not angry, just on the Monday after I didn't think about it.
She calls from a different time zone now, which means everything she says arrives already yesterday somehow.
That's the most accurate metaphor
For what we are, she's living
forward,
and I'm receiving it one beat behind,
which is the particular reward of loving someone you've left behind.
The calls have gotten shorter, not worse, just more efficient. We've learned to say the important things first, which means we've also learned
what isn't important, which is most of what we used to talk about.
she sounds good,
Which is almost better than the alternative doubt.
telephone wire
Between two people,
who grew in different directions,
which is not a steeple,
falling
just corrections
made by living.
Telephone wire still connected. Telephone wire just redirected through the particular geography of two people choosing separately to become that voices tell. I know he's changed,
because I have.
which means the line between us has been rearranged into something neither of us planned when we started, which is how
most good things end up unplanned.
and better for it somehow. Te extraño en español,
Which is different from missing you in English.
más profundo, más the whole.
Thing lands differently.
Distinguish between the two if you can,
You can't.
which is the point
Of loving someone past the plan of what language had to annoy. Telephone wire,
still connected.
telephone wire,
Just redirected
through the particular geography of two people choosing separately to become, which pulls the wire.
taut but doesn't break it. Higher stakes than staying,
Lower than leaving.
just the particular wire of keeping,
La línea sigue ahí,
even when neither of us calls,
which is the particular wire.
of loving someone through the walls of distance the wire holds.
Upright bass opens alone 4 bars. Then he starts no intro, mid-sentence. I told her everything on a Tuesday, which is the wrong day for confessions. Wednesday has more give. Tuesday, stay sharp, no progressions. Into softness, just the fact of what I said sitting there between us, exact and tact, going nowhere. She didn't say anything for a while, which was worse than the wrong answer. She had that particular style of thinking, like a slow dancer, finding the beat before committing to the floor, which I respected and feared, because her quitting was something I'd already projected. The neon outside was pink, and I kept watching it, like if I didn't blink, the answer would be lit. Up in the sign, neon confession, said it out loud, neon confession. No longer proud of keeping it, which was its own particular prison, fully grown adult hiding something small that felt enormous, which they all do until you say it. Then it's just a thing, and you're just men who said a thing and waited. She said she knew, which was somehow both better and worse than everything I'd prepared for, the particular how of being seen before the offering lands, which means the confession wasn't news, just confirmation of something she'd already possession, of which rearranged the situation. I asked her what she'd done with knowing. She said she'd kept it company, which is the most Miami thing, keeping something warm uncommonly patient, like the city itself, which holds its heat through everything, just puts it on a shelf and waits and waits and waits.
A las 2 de la mañana, la ciudad no tiene vergüenza. Suena la música cubana y el cuerpo solo empieza.
I don't speak the language, but my feet apparently do.
The particular advantage of music, it gets through
Whatever wall you've built
around the parts of you
that learn to carry guilt.
for wanting something true. El ritmo no miente.
You just have to
Try 2 a.m. merengue. Nobody's going home. 2 a.m. and the way the music finds you alone in a crowd, which is the only honest way to dance with a stranger. Holy
and temporary.
chance. Me preguntó mi nombre y le dije, esta noche no, que el nombre es un nombre y esta noche soy solo yo.
She laughed and said, fair enough, and held her hand out anyway.
Which was the particular stuff
Of 2 a.m., the way people strip
the unnecessary
and just move,
which is the most revolutionary thing.
just this.
2 a.m. merengue. Nobody's going home. 2 a.m. and the way the music finds you alone in a crowd, which is the only honest way to dance with a stranger. Holy
And temporary.
chance. I rearranged the furniture again, which is what I do instead of leaving. The couch is now where it wasn't then, and I'm still here, still believing that the room can hold a different life if I just move things around. The mirror shows the same face, regardless of which wall it's on. Some things don't change with the space. Some lights stay on when you're gone. Muevo los muebles, pero no me muevo yo. Cambio el espacio, pero el problema soy yo. The decorator, rearranging everything but herself. The decorator, putting someone else's life on the shelf and calling it progress. Again next month, or the one after that. This time for real, for once, for the last time, like that.
There are people you meet once and spend the next year accidentally thinking about the particular stunts your brain pulls incidentally, running the scene again the way she turned the specific angle of that Tuesday which won't stay in the past where things should dangle.
There are men you talk to once at a party you almost didn't go to, who disappear, and the months after have this particular voodoo,
finding them in other faces, in the angle of a stranger's jaw,
in the specific way that places
you went together somehow draw.
I've been trying to find the frequency,
I've been trying to change the station.
we keep landing on the same one. Frequency,
The thing between us,
frequency,
that neither needs
to be explained,
it just convenes us
at the same point, which proceeds
without permission, without cause,
just the particular laws of two people tuned
somehow,
to the same signal.
even now. I saw her at a show on Friday. is exactly where she'd be, the way she occupies the particular bloom of her own space.
I almost went over,
Almost,
which is the whole year.
in one moment,
Half in clover,
half in whatever I've been.
here. I felt him before I saw him, which is either romantic or neurological. Either way, the particular hum of someone on your frequency, logical
Or not,
it doesn't matter.
the body knows what the mind debates.
One tunes in, one tries to scatter,
The signal,
which always resonates. Frequency,
the thing between us
frequency,
that neither needs,
to be explained.
it just convenes
At
us.
the same point, which proceeds without permission, without cause. Just the particular laws of two people tuned
Somehow,
to the same signal.
even now. We didn't talk that night.
Which was either discipline or fear.
Either way,
The frequency
right.
there between us, clear.
My father came here in '79 with $40 and a sister's address. He found work by the water, the line between surviving and success was thinner here than anywhere he'd been, which made it real in the particular way that air does when you've been holding your breath. The feel. He never talked about the crossing or the year before the year before. Just the job, the particular glossing of the hard parts, which is more honest than it sounds. Some things you carry without the narration, just the fact of it which brings you here, which is the destination. He showed me Flagler Street once on a Sunday, pointed at a corner, said, I slept there for once. Not editing, just the owner of his own story. Briefly, last light on Flagler, the street that held him when he had nothing.
Last light on Flagler,
which is just a street,
but something
more than that to someone who arrived with $40
and a sister's address, becoming
someone
on this street that hollers
back at you.
Decades later, I held you.
I walk it sometimes when I need to remember what arriving costs, which is everything and the speed of what you're willing to exhaust. of yourself, which my father exhausted completely, which is why I have the particular life I've hosted without earning, which is half.
I didn't know his father, I only know the version that survived, which is the broader story of everyone's immersion into somewhere new. The cost is the story that gets edited. The $40, what was lost before the 40 omitted last light on Flagler,
the street that held him when he had nothing.
Last light on Flagler,
which is just a street,
but something
more than that to someone who arrived with $40
and a sister's address, becoming
someone
on this street that hollers
back at you.
Decades later,
I held you.
Las últimas horas de la noche son las más honestas que hay. No hay donde esconderse el derroche de verdad que se filtra y ya. No finjo que no te extraño, no finjo que estoy bien. 3 años o fue un año, el tiempo aquí no es lo que es.
The last hours of the night are the ones I trust the most. Everything performs in the light, but at 4 a.m. the host leaves the party and what's left is just whoever's actually there, which tonight is you, bereft of whatever we'd prepared.
Últimas horas,
donde todo es real,
where nothing performs,
y la ciudad,
and the city que no duerme,
that never sleeps,
y nosotros tampoco. Últimas horas,
last hours,
the city at its most honest. Últimas horas,
these powers,
4 a.m. the promise that whatever said right now is true, which is the only vow worth making in the dark out loud, before the morning, before the crowd. Te dije algo que no planeaba, porque era tarde y ya no importaba. La guardia que siempre llevaba se cayó y quedé y me quedaba.
she said something she didn't mean to, which means she meant it completely, which is how the last hours undo whatever you've been keeping neatly folded under all the ordinary
Days it surfaces at 4,
when the city's momentarily
honest and you can't ignore. Últimas horas,
last hours,
the city at its most honest. Últimas horas,
these powers,
4 a.m. the promise that whatever said right now is true, which is the only vow worth making in the dark out loud, before the morning, before the crowd. Cuando salga el sol volveremos a fingir, pero estas horas son solo nuestras al fin.
I saw her at the Delano bar, third stool from the left, same as always. 5 years and she hadn't gone far from the particular way she surveys a room before she enters it, which I would know from any distance. She had that look the opposite of someone who needs an assistance. I ordered something I didn't want, just to have a reason to be standing close enough to feel the font of everything we had still expanding in my chest like it never left. Which is the problem with certain people, they leave but take nothing. Bereft is the wrong word, more like sequel. 5 years in this city, learning to forget her name, and here we are, what a pity. Everything feels exactly the same. The one that got away didn't go very far. The one that got away is standing at the bar. And everything I've built since the last time that we spoke is just the particular guilt of the fire that we broke.
I knew he was there before I turned, the particular weight of being watched by someone who actually earned the right, which can't be notched out of memory however you try. I let him stand there for a minute, gave myself one last goodbye to the version of me that was in it. Then I turned and there he was, exactly the same and completely different, which is what 5 years always does to someone you loved. Indifferent
is the wrong word,
more like resolved
into someone who knows what they're doing,
which makes everything more involved
than the simple act of pursuing. The one that got away didn't go very far. The one that got away is standing at the bar. And everything I've built since the last time that we spoke is just the particular guilt of the fire that we broke. We didn't say what needed saying, we ordered drinks instead, which is exactly what we'd been doing the whole time we were together instead.